guy that I was standing with said douchebag. But I met some good friends while waiting for the failed dog, so it worked out.
You did, and so did Isla.
So,
she was talking to some big fat goth chick, and it was funny as hell.
So he had the regular line inside that I originally got in that I couldn't stand in, and then there was a VIP line, and then there was my line. So there's 3 lines waiting to meet this dude, and obviously VIP line has to go first because, you know, as the staff member told us, they pay to be important, and she hates them people. So I was like, okay. So they eventually go. I eventually, like, after about 3 hours of waiting in line, I moved inside the building. Luckily, it wasn't that hot because I would have, like, been pissed, even more pissed than I was. And then, like,
that was bad enough.
Do what?
It was sunny, and that was bad enough.
It was. Luckily, I was, like, right at the door, so I was in the shade a little bit.
You were.
And then, like,
you were holding up the building.
Like, when I go inside, I'm still in the hallway, so I'm still not in the actual room that Phil Dog's in, waiting. And then I eventually go in there, like, oh, how many people you got? Just one. Let me go. So I get in line. The security there is like, everybody put your phones up. Corey Feldman's requested nobody takes pictures of him. All right, then. Cool. So we wait forever and ever. And all in all, I waited about 4 hours to meet Corey Feldman. He had his angels with him, which is his band. One of them's his wife, and she's hot. So that's a plus. He was only $40, though, so he's cheaper than the other 2 Goonies, which is awesome and surprising. There's something else I was going to say. Oh, this dude, I don't know. The dude is, like, so cracked out, like, the entire time. He wore sunglasses and a hoodie. And not just a regular hoodie. Like, it was like a boxing walkout jacket. Like, he
looked
like
to fight. Somebody was calling him, saying he was dressed like a pharaoh.
I can see that.
Like,
he looked like he was Mike Tyson going out for, like, the prize fight about to happen. And he wore it the entire time. It was like a shiny gold hoodie.
Yeah.
But he was awesome. Like, I don't regret waiting for him because he was actually much better than I've ever heard about him. And he was cool, and he signed both of my posters, and he shook my hand and thanked me for coming, and he just told me I couldn't take a picture of him, which I didn't want to, so what's up? That is my
while Vic's waiting in this line for fucking 3 hours, and it was 3 hours, so I've got my girls, you know, and one of them starts flipping out, so I just walk around with her, and, like, I come back to Vic again, and Vic's like, she passed out? And I look down, and I'm like, God damn, I didn't even realize she fell asleep. She did, too. She fell right asleep in the stroller. I was like, all right, well, there's that. So anyway, I walked around this hotel, and it's pretty big a hotel. I walked around it about 50 times while I'm waiting for Vic, because what else am I going to do? I even went back to the vendor room and walked by the Friday the 13th guest, and I could actually move then. Of course, they took down the Amy Steele made them take down the dividers that were making it even worse on everybody.
Oh, did she really? That's awesome.
Yeah, because she's awesome. She was like, this is just backfiring. This is terrible. So she took it down. Anyway, and then this is when I was walking around getting pictures of everybody, and like there was Freddie there. He was awesome. And this is what ended up making me spend more money. I got my daughter a Michael Myers Funko Pop and a Jason Funko Pop, and all she's done is played with them since she's been back. And she doesn't want to be separated from them. She loves these things. So now I got to find some other ones because she loves them. I'm gonna get her Freddie and Leatherface.
She played 2 letters with them.
She what? Yeah, she was playing Candyland, and she made Jason and Michael have to have characters too. So it was 4 players: me, her, Jason, and Michael. And one time Michael won. It was weird. So,
that's so amazing.
Natasha Henstridge, from Species and a bunch of other shit was there. I didn't meet her. I wanted to though. She's looking a little old, which she is, I guess, but she still looked good. Allison Lohman was there. She was from Drag Me to Hell. I really wanted to meet her, but after I had to meet Danielle Harris, well, no, it wasn't about Danielle Harris. After I had to meet Steve Dash twice because Joel Robinson did a print for him, and I had to meet one of the Strangers chicks twice, who was really nice and hot. I just couldn't afford fucking meeting all these people that I wanted to. Like Mercedes McNabb was there. She's in Hatchet. She's the blonde chick that one of the chicks that's showing her tits. She was there. She was charging too much. She wanted $40 because she was on Buffy at some point. Fuck that. I wasn't paying her that. So she got to not get paid by me.
The chick from the crack was there, and she's on crack.
Yeah, Fairuza Balk was there. She weighed she looked like she weighed about 90 pounds.
Yeah, it was sad.
And what else, Vic? Who else did we know? The Strangers people were really cool. Charles Piper was really cool. Yeah. From Halloween 2, The Fog, he was really cool. Signed both my Halloween posters. People forget he was in Halloween 2, not for that long, but he was in there. So he signed both of those posters for me. Danielle Harris was sweet, as always, and looking fucking good. She was the hottest chick there, probably. Yeah, she was. The Strangers chick was hot, too. And so was Strangers chick was hot, Allison Lohman was hot, and Natasha Henstridge was hot, too. And some of the Buffy chicks were hot. So, but at the end of the day, man, I didn't meet any of the Goonies, and I didn't care to. Although I'm going to regret not meeting Feldman someday. You know that?
You are, I know.
It's a bummer.
You might meet him one day if you're alive.
Yeah, I might. There were about 5 Jason cosplays there. There was the one from the remake. There was one from Friday the 13th Part 7. There was one from Freddy vs. Jason. There's a couple others, too. Part 4 and Part 3. It was fucking crazy. A lot of Jasons running around. A lot of Pennywises. Most of them looked like shit, but they were still cool.
The faces, they were all fat.
Yeah, you have to be fat to be a Leatherface. That's the rule. I found out. But I bet you they don't have Leatherface's cardio.
I bet they don't either.
The Freddy was really good. He scared the shit out of Hazel. It was great. He wasn't trying to sneak up on her, but he did Freddy voice behind her, and she whipped her head around real quick. She was about to fight him.
Hazel only loves clowns. That's awesome.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, she likes werewolves too.
Yeah,
and Jason from Part 7. She was grabbing Jason's hand and shit.
That's awesome.
Which I love Jason from Part 7. She must have inherited that.
Probably.
You met Savini too.
I did meet Savini. He signed the Burning poster.
He's a bum.
He's awesome. That's what you meant to say, I think.
Not as a guest. Fuck him.
No, I don't have no issues with him.
He's just whatever. It's not like I want to talk to the dude, so I don't care.
Exactly. I never want to talk to him. I just want to sign my posters and leave.
I would have sat there and talked to Danielle Harris for longer if I didn't want to feel like a creep.
I mean, I was hoping you would, so I could just keep on staring at her, too. So that's all I was doing.
See, Blake, it's not just me. We're both animals.
The good thing about, all these guests, that nobody was charging for pictures, well, except for, the Goonies, because they're, they think they're crazy.
And Mercedes McNabb.
Who?
Mercedes McNabb, the one from Hatchet.
All the Buffy guests, too. But out of all the people I met, though.
Blake, did you like Buffy, the TV show? I bet you did.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, good for you. Fuck Buffy, the TV show.
I didn't watch it. You're a good man, Blake.
So, Blake, Scarefest, do you know who all is going to be there yet? Have you heard?
I have. There's going to be a big Nightmare on Elm Street reunion.
Yes, sir. Trey, are you trying to keep kids asleep right now?
No, my wife is asleep, and I was in the same room with her, and I was trying to, shut the fuck up and not wake her up. Yeah, she's been kind of sick the past few days. She's had a real bad cough and stuff. It's just, the shit goes around. People go to, nobody knows how to stay home when they're sick. Everybody wants to come to work and give it to everybody else. But yeah, there's going to be a Elm Street reunion, bunch of different people.
Danny Trejo.
Trejo is going to be there. Hodder's going to be there, obviously.
Dude, it's weird. How weird is it that they're doing, the Nightmare on Elm Street people, and they're doing Kane Hodder, but not Ken Kersinger? What a slap in the face.
Well, hell, it was a slap on the face to Kane Hodder when he, was more or less. under the assumption that he was going to play Jason and Freddy versus Jason, and then they didn't even ask him.
Yeah. It was bullshit, and fans are still mad about that to this day. I don't think we're ever going to get over that, because people didn't just want to see Freddy versus Jason. They wanted to see Robert Englund and Kane Hodder in the movie together. That's why they're doing the photo op at Scarefest.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, it's going to be them. Christy Swanson's going to be there from the original Buffy film, and, you know, Deadly Friend, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and all that other shit. And then...
Who'd she play in Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
She was one of the high school friends.
Oh, okay.
Like just a couple of scenes. Dee Wallace is going to be there. John Kassir, who was the
She's
voice
at a bunch of conventions this year. Dee Wallace is.
Yeah. Mountain Monsters, whoever the hell they are, the Ghost Brothers.
Yeah.
Tracy Lords is going to be there.
I heard she's not so nice. I'm not sure, though. I never met her.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Barry Bostwick from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, there's a couple Pet Cemetery guests also from New Nightmare. Miko, what's his name?
Miko Hughes.
Yeah, Miko Hughes and the
Denise
mom.
Crosby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesday night, Lisa Wilcox, Danny Hassel, Andres Jones. We've had so many of these people on your show. Danny has been on there. Andres, Lisa. We didn't get Tuesday night, but, you know, whatever. Johnny Kassir, who I mentioned, I loved him as the Crypt Keeper. R.A. Milhouse is going to be there.
Yeah.
I met the Crypt Keeper last year, didn't I, Vic? I got the Joel Robinson print signed.
Yep.
And for us rock and rollers, you know, Doyle Von Frankenstein is going to be there. And so is Marky Ramone. I grew up with rock and heavy metal. That's the kind of shit that I play. So I was definitely loving that they were going to be there.
This is going to be a con for me where I don't meet as many guests. Then I just kind of hang out. Because I like Scarefest because you can move around easier. You know, it's a big convention center. So it's not like a hotel where you're just trapped in certain places. Plus, sometimes they have some cool photo ops, like with Christine, you know, from, Christine. And then... I took a casket ride there once. That was pretty sweet. Nick was horrified.
Yeah, I don't do
that. You know, we didn't talk about Day of the Dead or Days of the Dead either because we went to a convention 2 straight weeks. We went to the one in Louisville, and then we went to the one at Horror Hound a week later in Indianapolis. So the Louisville one, we met Kurt Angle and Jerry Lawler. Well, I met Kurt Angle, and we both met Jerry Lawler. And then, Vic, who the hell? We met Tony Moran from Halloween. He played Unmasked Michael Myers, and I'm pretty sure he was high, or he had been high.
I met
Yeah, we met all the Unmasked people, Vic. Winston Gillette from Part 2, and then, you know, Tony Moran from Halloween, and PJ Souls. She was awesome. She loved my daughters, didn't she?
Yes, she did. She's awesome.
PJ Souls is great. Yeah. And then Tony Todd was there just being a pimp. You met Linda Blair again, and you loved her because she took credit cards.
Yes, that was the best thing she's ever done in her life, except for Exorcist.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
The cosplay there sucked. There was only a couple good ones.
I got a tattoo there.
Yes, you did. You got your Trick or Treat werewolves finished.
Yeah, well, almost finished. Still got a little bit more, but I was there for another 4 hours or so.
Mostly finished. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who else I fucking met there. No, that might have been it for that one. I don't know.
Yeah, because we had to save all our money for Horror Hound.
Yeah.
I think that is it, man. I did a photo op with the King, but he didn't do that.
Yeah. I didn't do any fucking photo ops.
I watched a Sid Haig panel and a Bill Moseley panel. Those were awesome.
Dude, I love Haig and Moseley. Vic went to the whole weekend of Days of the Dead, unlike me. I wanted to, but I really couldn't get away. So, it was a shame. I wanted to.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I love doing whole weekends. I can pace myself.
Highly recommend Days of the Dead. The only problem I have with Days of the Dead is the actual locations, not the actual,